Good morning, sir.
You have put it out so rapidly about the pain that's going on and how they have to wait and all that. Are we doing anything about that to try to alleviate that right now? I mean, we can't wait until, I know we get we get to our own place, but has anything been done about that right now to try to help these people?
Well, there's been wonderful research in the area of sickle cell disease, again, over the last 20, 30 years. Primarily, one of the major advancements in sickle cell disease treatment has been treatment with hydroxyurea. But every person who has sickle cell disease is a unique and variable case. Everybody does not necessarily respond well to hydroxyurea. Sickle cell disease is the oldest genetic disease in America. We've known about sickle cell disease for over 100 years. It was the very first one to be characterized at the molecular level. And still to this date, we have one major drug by companies, and that's hydroxyurea, whereas you consider other less chronic diseases may have dozens of drugs to help deal with those symptoms. I don't know if that necessarily addresses your question in totality.
It doesn't. I'm talking about these people that you said walk in the hospital and they have all this
what is done about
excruciating pain and they have to sit there. Are we doing anything to try to help those people right now? That's what I'm talking about.
Well, one of the things that we can do from the foundation perspective is we make sure that we contact those hospitals and nurses, and we have training sessions for physicians and nurses at least once a year to talk about those issues that they will deal with in those emergency rooms. But the hospitals and emergency rooms here in Jackson, Mississippi, they set their protocols on how they treat all incoming patients for whatever condition they're coming in. It would be a great thing to say that they have a protocol that says we're going to behave with compassion and love toward all patients that come in, but the reality of the situation is that's not the case.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Stafford, can you give us some contact information for people who want to help in this situation? How can they be of help?
Sure. You can visit our website at mssicklecellfoundation.com. You can contact me at the office at 601-366-5874 and send an email to mssicklecellfoundation@yahoo.com. Those will get you in contact with me or one of our board members, and we'll make sure we are able to address your issue. We do have a walk coming up. I know that Ms. Griffin is on the agenda with lemonade. We have a 5K walk early in the morning on the 4th. So when they get through walking, they come get lemonade. So we can work this thing and marry this thing together however we need to. And that will be on the 4th. And actually, Tracy Ballard is in charge of that walk. She's here this morning. But we have some flyers and information that will be coming out. But that information is also on our website. Again, that's mssicklecellfoundation.com.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
We have a high school student who's here who's suffering with this disease, and I don't know if she wanted to speak or not. Ms. Gray, did you want to say something?
Well,
Just introduce yourself first, please.
my name is Jefforey Gray. I go to Murray High School. I don't have the disease, but I do have the trait. But my aunt had the disease, my cousin has the disease, and my aunt died. So Dr. Iyer, who's on the board, she asked me a while ago to help raise $1 million for the building, the center for the hospital. So I'm asking everyone to help me raise $1 million. My goal is $25,000 by April 15th. So I'm just trying my best to raise that $25,000.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
All right.
Reverend Stafford.
All in favor? Motion carries.